Hi, it's Mark again from MBC Business Improvement Solutions, and in this video we're going to share with you some simple and effective techniques to implement new systems or technology into your business to help you solve those seemingly unsolvable problems. So what I mean by that is not accepting the status quo, and I don't mean the group. I mean, we sometimes accept that things have always been done that way without questioning why. So part of the trick is to actually log and look for problems that may seem unsolvable. So as an example, Graham Bell invented the phone. He saw the problem as not being able to communicate as well as we could with other people around the globe. We now take phones for granted. But if he hadn't have thought there's got to be a better way to this, we'd still be using cans and pieces of string and putting rings and messages around carrier pigeons' feet and sending them around. So in this example, what we're going to talk about is a CRM system. So a CRM system, or customer relationship management system, is basically a simple database system that logs everything you do with your customers. So point of contact, what you said to them, when you said it, when you promised to get back to them, all of those things that's going to help you to improve your conversion rate and to deal with your customers more effectively. It's about tracking all the customers' information, and it will also allow us to get greater financial analysis so that we can improve the way that we deal with our customers. So some of the sort of common problems that we've got on here: missed or lost sales leads. If somebody rings you and you don't log it down, you're out and about, you're in the van, somebody rings you, yeah, ring me back later and give me a price, and you didn't write that down, you didn't remember it, you could lose out. Somebody else is going to get the work. So allows us to improve that. Not following up on leads or quotes. So if you've had a lead or a quote and then forgotten to give yourself a diary note to remind yourself to follow up, and most people, certainly trades businesses that I speak to, don't do follow-ups, well, you're missing out. So you could be missing out on business there. Or it could be that some of the problems, you're only getting low value clients, so you're attracting low value clients. Well, if you've got a CRM system that was automated, you could see, hang on a minute, every time I get a lead from this lead generation source, it only gives me this type of work that is really low value or problematic. So it allows you to do that kind of financial analysis. It could be that the client data is incorrect. Have you ever sent your guys out on site and they don't know where they're going because the information is not recorded correctly? So that's another common problem. Inefficient marketing. It could be that you're marketing the wrong product to the wrong clients because you don't have enough data analysis. Selling low profit or problematic lines, things that actually use more of your resource, more of your guys, all of those kinds of things. Not recurring or booking in work for servicing and so on. So if you don't record all this, maybe you fitted a boiler and you really need to schedule that needs a service in about 12 months time or whatever that might be, but you might forget. So if you put it into an automated CRM system, you're going to get a reminder 2 days, 3 days before to allow your admin people to ring up Mr. Smith and say, can I just book in your service because it's due? Great. So you don't want to be missing out any of these things. You could have a low conversion ratio. Because you're not doing all of these great things that you need to be doing, you could be getting a low conversion ratio, which, if you think back to the previous videos, means that you're spending more and more and more time wasting because you're not doing this correctly. Well, it could be on the flip side that you're over-servicing your clients. You're spending too much time with these people. So I'm going to hand over to Simon. He's going to go through again some of the solutions that you can put into place and what those benefits are.
Hi everyone, Simon Robinson at One Min Manager again. So I'm going to go through what makes a good solution to a CRM system. So what should it have in there? So first thing it needs to be able to do is log all the data regarding to a job right from when the initial inquiry came in all the way through to the job completion. So inquiry, who spoke to them, what did they say, booking the site visit, doing the site visit, doing the quote, arranging all the materials, taking the deposit, doing the work, maybe getting instalment payments, maybe doing another invoice and then getting it all closed off. So it tracks it all the way through. Second one, to systemize your sales procedure and your follow-ups. As Mark alluded to, most people don't really have a really good sales procedure. So what you're supposed to do is, once you've quoted somebody, you need to follow them up. If it's a type of customer that you want for a type of work that's high margin work, you want to be investing at least 4 or 5 phone calls to try and make sure you get that work. Most companies don't do this, and they don't do this because they've not got a system in place to help them do that. that part of the system doesn't have to be done by the business owner. The phone calls can be made by some quite like a lower level member of staff. Because half the time all it is Mr. Smith, I'm just ringing you up to find about your loft quote that we did you a week ago. Is it something you want to go ahead with? It can be as simple as that. Next one's a bit more technical. So as well as having all the customer data in a CRM system, you can also actually have financial data in there. So some things that we want to do is we really want to know what profit we're making on jobs. That's obvious. But say we've got a customer that's a property developer. So we do lots of jobs for him. But we kind of suspect that he's screwing us down on price all the time and we're not really making the margins that we want, but we don't know. What we can do with a CRM solution is get it to add up all the profit for all the jobs and then actually group that together and say, for this property developer you're making X number of profit. Because that'll help you get ideas around, do we want to start chasing these types of customers because they're really good, or do we actually want to wind it back and actually stop working for these types of people because the margins we're getting from them are terrible. Once we've got profit per customer, what we can start to do is pull some more financial figures together and actually say, right, okay, for that customer, where do we get them from? So, for example, a lot of guys are using Google AdWords. So you could say, right, I've got 50 customers, 5 of them customers are using Google AdWords, and I know how much profit each customer is making me. So if I add them 5 up, and I know how much profit Google AdWords are making me. So you can then start to make decisions around, right, well, I'm paying £2 a year for Google AdWords, but when I've looked, it actually made me 12 grand profit. I'll keep doing it. It could be the other way around. It could be we spent 2 grand and we made £1.5 grand. So it helps you make decisions on that. You can also do it based on work type. So maybe you do your general builder, but also the loft conversions and lots of other things. You could actually have a profit margin per job type. So we can work out which type of work you want to chase and start getting more of, and which you want us to stop doing. Another solution it needs to be able to do is it needs to be able to track and work to all important metrics, so you're able to see what figures you've got and work against what you expect. So the benefit of a CRM system is you'll not miss any sales, as in every sale that comes in gets documented and every sale gets chased up and goes through the full procedure. It looks professional. Most other tradespeople do not do follow-ups and do not keep data to this level. And customers will pick up on that, especially other businesses. A CRM system is effectively a de facto tool for most businesses that work out of an office, but most trades guys don't have them. It'll help you eliminate low profit clients and replace them. So like I said, this fictitious property developer, you can look at how much money you're making, and you can even think, well, it's quite a lot of hassle. Think, well, I'll get rid of him because it's not profitable work. So you can help you find the fastest route to the most profitable clients by ditching the ones that you're not making much on and chasing the ones that you are making money on. And then the final one is it'll help you pick the best performing marketing strategy. I think it was Henry Ford that said that half of all money on marketing is wasted, but nobody knows which half. What this does is you can actually, with a proper CRM system that will track all your financial data, it will actually tell you how much you spend on each marketing type and how much you're making. So it's dead easy. If it's making you more than £1 profit, keep doing it. If it's losing you money, stop doing it. Simple as that. So hopefully that's been helpful. I've been Simon Robinson, One Woman Manager. Thanks for watching.